Holy shit, where did that come from?
Wow! This looks just like the bridge on Captain Cop. Soma, you go stand over there. Mr. Elliot, you're there. Paulson, you can be Jangles the Moon Monkey. And I get to aim the Death Ray.
I ain't no goddamn spirit.
I got a lock on their ship. Fire when ready. Never thought I'd get to do something like this.
I'm putting you down!
70%. We need to end this fast. Why won't you work?
Darling.
What did you hear, Sally?
Just like the last time.
Stella Skyfire reporting for duty. She's Captain Cosmo's second in command, at least for the first few episodes. I think I have that ship targeted, but you'll have to find the firing control. Oh, it's the samurai. We should let him in.
Use his arm in here if it gets rough.
Actually,
As you say, kindly invite the Oriental gentleman with the sword to join.
It looks like they're dropping shields to prepare for a big shot. 20% and plummeting. We're losing systems like crazy.
glad you're still alive.
Yeah.
Shit, they hit the core and sapped out power. Look around for some buttons or something to restart the generators. It looks like it's working. Keep up whatever you're doing.
If I go, you're coming with me!
What do you need? Looks like I'm at the helm. I'll have these controls figured out in no time at all.
Sir? Oh man, I don't know. A teleport jammer, maybe? Right, spaceships have those, don't they? Yeah, sure. A teleport jammer.
Stella Skyfire report. I have these buttons pointing at that big blob. I think that's right.
Kill all of them!
I hit something
Shit, where did that come from?
Wow, this looks just like the bridge on Captain Cop. Soma, you go stand over there. Mr. Elliot, you're there. Halson, you can be Jangles the Moon Monkey. The Death Ray.
I ain't no goddamn space monkey.
I've got a lock on their ship.
Eh? I could use one of those stim packs if you don't mind.
Fire when ready. Never thought I'd get to do something like this.
Shit, they hit the core and sapped out power. Look around. Looks like it's working. Keep up whatever you're doing.
I'll blast you in half!
Wait, did anyone hear that?
A little busy here, darling.
What did you hear, Sally?
Oh, it's the samurai! We should let him in.
Fine, let Worth it. Shine him an in. Could use his arm in here if it gets rough.
Actually, I think he's from Japan.
As you say, kindly invite the Oriental gentleman with the sword to join us. Now!
Glad you're still alive.
これはかたじけない。それがしにできることがござれば何なりと。戦いの勝ち負けは攻めと攻めの狭間にある。
What can I do for you, Mr. Hotshot Space Captain? If there's more of them out there, that'll make them think twice about attacking us again. And it looks like you're now in charge of your very own spaceship. Well, what's left of it anyway. Congrats! That's right. If it weren't for me, you'd be sitting in a holding cell or lying on some crazy operating table right now. You owe me big time, kid. I'm gonna see about getting off this thing. Head back to the wasteland with some new toys, maybe carve out a place for myself. Literally, if I have to. Odds are we won't be bumping into each other again, so I just wanted to say thanks. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Not really something I'm interested in doing again. Sure thing.
We did it! We really did it! Oh man, I can't believe it. I never thought we'd make it. You're the best, the absolute best. I'd be dead without you, or worse. Thank you so much. Oh, come on. We both know you could have. I don't know. I don't really have a place down there anymore, do I? Doesn't sound like it'd suit me very well. Think I'll stick around here for a while. See if I can't figure out some of this technology. Boy, I sure hope not. But at least we know what to do with them, right? Yep. Not like I'm going anywhere.
So, it's done. I'm not much for talking, so I'll get to it. I owe you. Without you, I'd be dead, or worse. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna see if I can find a way off this thing.
始まりに結末を見。
Hey, I thought you should know someone must have hit a button during the fight just now. If I understood the display correctly, I think we sort of launched a homing beacon of some kind down to the surface. Landed just outside D.C. I wouldn't mention it, except that I think... Like I said, I'm not sure. I think it's a way to get back to Earth. Seems like there's a teleporter in the captain's quarters. I mean, I guess they're your quarters now. So I guess you can go home if you want. But don't worry, I'll stick around up here and keep an eye on things.
結末に始まりを見る。目的なき行いはただの風。決意ある行いは笛の調べとなる。
Need something?
Yeah, we won! I knew we could do it! I knew we could beat them! You're even better than Captain Cosmos! I know. And you're very welcome. I think I'm gonna stay here for a while. I don't think I like it much down there anymore. And there's still a bunch of the ship I haven't seen. I'll tell you what. If I find anything really neat, I'll bring it to you. Okay? Sir, yes, sir.
I don't even want to know what it's like down there.
Welcome home, Captain.
This is a high priority message. Backup is needed at our location.
Hello again, America. This is John Henry
Hold
Eden,
still,
your president.
please. It's harder to hit you if you keep running around like that.
All right. Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government. Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you, America. The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice, I am the heart and soul of the Enclave. That is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul of America. But only together, together can we hope to reach our full potential, the way we were before the war, whole, beautiful, and powerful. One Enclave, one America, now and forever. Reflect upon all I have said, my America. Reflect. This great nation will be reborn, and the Enclave will be its salvation. Until next time, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
Tear them apart! Help me with this one!
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. No evil can result from its inhibition more pernicious than its toleration. Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eden. I'd like to have a chat. It's time we discuss something rather important. The issue at hand is, well, my presidency. The question has been raised, I know, as to just how I came to be elected to this most illustrious office. Or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that I must answer, of course. Of course I was elected, sweet America. Of course. vote the very foundation of a democracy? Fortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty to discuss the details of the election. You understand? Rest assured, I am your president, because the appropriate people of this great nation decided I should be. I am your duly elected representative. Of course, when the time comes, when my term is up, America will be free to elect a new president. And that person will have our full faith and confidence and carry our collective values forward into the future. Democracy, dear America. Democracy now and forever. For now, my America. Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory. Well, that takes time. Even for the army. Until we meet again, this is your president, John Henry
So far, the experiment is going exactly as planned. We're subjecting the residents to extremely low-frequency white noise in regular intervals through the loudspeaker system. Using these soundproof recording studios and the musicians was an inspired idea. Kudos to the Vault-Tec selection committee on their shrewdness. situation is getting out of hand. Over half the population of the vault is exhibiting savage tendencies. I can only assume our noise experimentation has awakened some dormant part of their psyche, brought their primitive nature to the surface. In essence, I feel that they are almost psychologically devolving. I was stupid for rushing these experiments. And now over 35 people are dead. Can't believe what I've discovered. Just before he died, one of the security team members told me everything. The Overseer has been implanting these murderous intentions in the entire Vault population without my knowledge. Using the loudspeakers in the dorms instead of just the studios, he subjected everyone to the white noise as they slept. He then implanted combat suggestions he claims came from Vault Tech itself. He must be completely insane. no observation, no controls. I'm going to have to confront him now and make him pay for what he's done. Half the vault is dead. The other half, fighting for its life. Good luck to all of us. And may God have mercy on our souls. Unbelievable! We've had 12 more incidents in the past month mirroring Subject B920717's actions. The shocking part is the savagery these aberrants exhibit when they murder. They rip their victims apart limb from limb and eviscerate them by hand. These used to be respected members of the musical community. How could this be happening? Where have I gone wrong? encouraged by the latest batch of data. It seems that 33% of the subjects are now lapsing into a trance-like state on occasion. When in this state, we're fairly certain that suggestion and programming of the subject can be applied. We've begun testing this by implanting subtle cues in affected subjects, making them scratch their ear or constantly fix their hair. So far, I'm happy to report a 100% success rate on this implementation method. Disaster today. One of our test subjects, V920717, has murdered 3 other residents in a fit of unbridled rage, the likes of which I've never seen. It took almost 23 shots before the security team took him down. This subject has no history of violence or mental instability whatsoever. My concern is that this subject is one of our most successful implant recipients, able to execute complex instructions during a trance state.
Loading. Flee. Receiving. Sewer. Routine. Please hold. Link terminated. Critter of unusual size detected. Running program. Extermination. Authorized personnel only. Please present a valid ID. I'm sorry, but you are not authorized to be here. You were warned. Prepare to be removed by force. Of deadly force. Do not be alarmed. Law and order will be restored shortly. Move along, please.
It's kind of late to be entering the Republic. Strangers need to stay outside or get permission from President Daddy, else the army of Dave will shoot you.
Is that yours? Hey, who are you? What do you want from the Republic of Dave? This is the Republic of Dave, duh. It's named for President Daddy, but you have to talk to him if you want to stay here. Okay, I'll take you. But President Daddy doesn't always like new people. Okay, this way. You're my hero, mister. I want to be just like you when I grow up. Come on! I have to take you to Daddy. I've heard of you. You're one of the good guys. Come on! I have to take you to Daddy.
Hey there. Have you heard about Dave, mister? Hey there. Are you gonna play from the wasteland? Wow!
Dave doesn't like us talking to strangers.
President Daddy says the people from outside the Republic are bad. President Daddy says the people from outside the Republic are bad.
Man, the Brahmin smell awful
Hello.
today.
Later.
Shauna,
Hey,
did
you're
you
almost
hear
as big as
anybody?
Dave.
We have someone new in my republic.
Hi there.
Bye. I am Dave, President of the Republic of Dave. You will address me as Mr. President, or I will have you executed. Now, are you applying for citizenship, asylum, or just vacationing in the Republic of Dave? That's just what I would expect to hear from another spy from the wasteland. You have 1 hour to leave the Republic of Dave or be executed. Oh, look at this. The spy has returned to gather intelligence. You'll get nothing from me, spy. What do you want? A donation, huh? Well, it just so happens that the Republic of Dave does grant special asylum to its supporters in times of crisis. A one-time refugee tax of 250 caps should be enough to handle the administration costs of letting you stay. Or you could always find the president a new hunting rifle. I lost the last one when I was out stalking mirelurks. Yes, this will do nicely. Congratulations! You are now an official refugee of the Republic of Dave. There's an election for the next president. Don't look so surprised. Can't you see this is a republic? Ah, a seeker of knowledge then? Well, trust me, an election is what separates a president like myself from a monarch like my father. My father inherited his political power from birth and renamed this great nation the Kingdom of Tom. Although I also inherited my political power from my father when I took over, I formed a republic so the people may elect their leader. All right, sure, why not? The people have a tendency to wait until the last minute to vote, but I'd like just to get it over with. I'll spare a few caps if you just tell each of the adults to get over to the voting booth sometime today, so I cinch the victory. Not that I have anything to worry about. The people know who their leader is in this republic. The Department of Tourism usually handles all questions for outsiders. Make it quick. Years ago, I freed these poor people from the wrath of Tom, former monarch of the Kingdom of Tom. Afterwards, the people naturally elected me as their president, and the Republic of Dave was formed. That's right. As president, I am head of the Department of Tourist Rights, the Office of Immigrant Affairs, and the Bureau of Dave-like Activities. My proudest duty, second to the presidency, is Commander and Chief of the Army of Dave, the most ruthless military in the wasteland. Well, the Republic of Dave is the only true sovereign nation in the wasteland, the only really civilized place left in the world. One day, all wastelanders will be citizens in the Republic and know the greatness of their president. Well, good for you then. The election is still going on. What do you want to know? That would be Bob, Shauna, Jessica, Rosie, and myself. In the Republic, if you're old enough to carry a weapon, you're old enough to vote. Rosie and Jessica are usually here in the capital. Bob usually hangs out outside near the Brahmin pen. Shauna runs the Museum of Dave, so you can find her there. Nobody except me. Why would the people need anyone else but Dave? I give them all that they ask for. Anything else? Of course I voted. I was the first to vote. Now I'm just waiting for the rest of the votes to come in. Very well. Yes? What can President Dave do for you? The election... I told you before. I'll spare a few caps if you just tell each of the adults to get over to the voting booth sometime today. There's Jessica, Rosie, Bob, and Shauna. I already voted. The Department of Tourism, Well, the Republic of Dave... One day, all... Yes? Bob still hasn't voted, that dumb bastard. I'm sorry, but the president must be a citizen of the Republic to run for office, so you do not qualify. Tell Shauna that Dave commands her to vote in the election. She'll come running, trust me. Very well.
President Daddy says that people from outside the Republic are bad. Hey.
President Daddy says the people from outside the Republic are bad. Are you really from the wasteland? Wow!
Yeah.
Good to see you. So, Dave gave you the okay, huh? Well, welcome then. I run the Museum of Dave, where the children of the Republic can learn about their heritage. Me? I'm not sure if I can help you. Did Dave say you could do that? Absolutely not. In fact, I'd vote for Dave twice if I could. I don't think you can do that. You'd better ask Dave. Oh. Sure. President Dave is the savior of the wasteland, bringing peace and order to the savages man has brought upon himself. If you would like to learn more, please stop by the Museum of Dave's official tour at 2 p.m. Me? I just run the museum and teach classes to the little ones. You know, truth, justice, and the will of Dave. The Republic of Dave offers a rich history rivaling that of the great nations before the war. Oh, yes. Everything here is from Dave's adventures in the Wasteland before he founded the Republic. I give a tour every day starting around 2 p.m. You should stop by then. I'd never really thought about that before. Why do you ask? Oh, wonderful. I'd be happy to accept your contribution on behalf of the Republic. And Dave just increased the budget for the museum this year, too. I was going to buy books for the children, but this is far more important. Great. What do you have? What wonderful items for the Museum of Dave. Oh no. Dave sent you to tell me that, didn't he? I'll go right away, I promise.
Hi. Hi. Are you really from the Wasteland?
Lead our Republic to
Wow.
Good. Yes?
Dave says you're okay? Fine. Uh-huh. No way. You'd have to be crazy to run against him. That's President Dave to you, Wastelander. Call him by his full name, or we'll shoot you. He takes care of all of us. Even that selfish Rosie and her brats. My children will be a lot nicer than hers. All I have to say is Dave is my husband. Mine. Do you understand? I don't care what Rosie has to say about it. Just because Rosie used to be this big leader out in the wasteland, she thinks she's better than me. She even ordered Dave around once. First wife. Rosie is the second wife, since she's the oldest and not good for anything anymore. Dave is a great leader. He's going to bring civilization back to the wasteland. One day, they'll say it all started here. Okay. I guess you're right. I'll go right now.
Hello. Later.
All done. Dave's the best. I really hope you're not thinking of breaking into there.
Yes?
Morning.
Hey,
Hi there, honey. Have you spoken to Dave? I heard that Dave allowed you to stay. Well, welcome, stranger. Just be mindful of the children. You're right. I'll go right now. Good luck, Dave. You have my vote. I heard that Dave allowed you to stay. Well, welcome, stranger. Just be mindful of the children. Already did my part. Sure, honey, but don't make it too long or Dave will start wondering why we're talking. Dave is a good man. He looks after all the children and makes sure they have plenty to do. He's bought a lot of toys, not that he'd admit it. He has our Shauna teach classes to the younger ones. She's over at the Museum of Dave to the west of the Republic. Well, yes, Dave and I were married when he was wandering the wasteland, before inheriting the Republic from his father, Tom. After Ralph was born, Dave said that the President of the Republic needed to repopulate the wasteland. So, now we have a second wife. Not much to say, really. I'm Dave's wife, or first wife, I guess. I've lived here for many years now. We have plenty of food and water here, and the compound is fairly safe. I'm glad the children can be raised here, away from the wasteland. I'd like to see more trading done with the local caravans, but Dave's afraid their outside influence could weaken the Republic. Did you ask Dave if that's okay? Believe it or not, I used to lead a group bigger than this one on an old caravan route. I did it for years, and we did pretty well for ourselves. But what am I talking about? Running against Dave would be like betraying him. Maybe you're right. More trouble than it's worth. Goodbye. Take care of yourself.
Yes? What can...
Yeah, please go away. Hi there. Are you really from the wasteland? President Daddy says the people from outside the Republic are bad.
Are you really from the wasteland?
Whoa! Come on, make it fast. I got chores. Fine, I'll get out of the way.
Morning.
Hey, are you really from the wasteland?
I suppose voting for Dave is the patriotic thing to do. Yes? What is it? Come on, I don't have all day. Who the hell made you the boss? Anyway, I did it already. Shauna runs the museum, not me. What the hell do you want? Yes, he does, and they're both pains in my ass. Always got to keep them in line or else they get all teary. Dave made me second commander of the Army of Dave, and that means I get a gun. Don't make me have to use it. All you need to know is that I'm second in command next to Dave, so don't bother me. And don't talk to Rosie or Jessica either. Those are Dave's wives, and they have work they need to do. Dave is in charge. When he's not around, I'm in charge. If you want anything else, go to the Museum of Dave on the left side of the compound. Did Dave say you could do that? Just don't bother me.
Yes?
Another foreigner in the Republic.
Man, Dave says you're okay? Fine. I went and voted. You're safe as long as Dave says so.
Yes? The elect... Good. The votes are in. If you'll excuse me, I'll be getting started on tallying the numbers. Oh yes, I almost forgot. Here's your caps. Keep this up, and I may deign to make you a citizen in a few years. Yes? Of course, as President of the Republic, I have a mandate to repopulate the wasteland. I know that. The people will see the results shortly, I assure you. I'm sorry, but the President must be a citizen of the Republic to run for office. So, you do not qualify. Anything? Very well. Let's see what we have here.
Man, the Brahmin smell awful today.
Yes? Yes? What? I really hope you're not thinking of breaking into there.
Hey.
Hello.
Welcome to the Museum of Dave.
Hi.
Something you need? Come back and visit the museum anytime.
Hi there. Hi there. Hello.
Hi there.
Yes? Very well.
Hi there.
I've got... Bye.
A
I've got nothing to
wastelander,
say to you,
like in the
stranger.
stories about.
Dave doesn't like us talking to strangers.
Hey there. Are you gonna play Republic with us?
We have someone new in my republic. I am Dave, President of the Republic of Dave. You will address me as Mr. President, or I will have you executed. Now, are you applying for citizenship, asylum, or just vacationing in the Republic of Dave? First off, you will address me as Mr. President. Always. No exceptions. Secondly, after careful consideration, the Office of Immigrant Affairs reports that we've already exceeded our quota for immigration this year. Application denied. You have 24 hours to leave the Republic or face deportation. Now that you mention it, the President could use a new hunting rifle. Tell you what, you find me a serviceable hunting rifle, or you... Yes, this... There's an... Don't look... Ah! How much radiation have you been exposed to? Not the butterfly, you moron. I meant the kind of leader that holds his office for life. My father, although I also... I'm... No.
Dave says you're okay?
I heard that Dave allowed...
Yeah, please go.
Good luck,
All
Dave.
done.
You have my
Dave's the
vote.
best. Man, the Brahmins smell awful today.
Hi. Have you heard about Dave, mister?
So, I run the museum. What wonderful items for the Museum of Dave. Oh no.
Dave says you're okay?
Ah, Dave, lead our republic to glory.
Yes? What can... Well...
Hi there, honey. Have you spoken to Dave?
Yes? Bob still hasn't voted, that dumb bat. I told you, there's...
Yeah, please go away.
Come on! I have to take you to Daddy.
Dave says you're okay? All...
Hey there.
Not a good idea.
Hi there.
Bye.
Man, the Brahmins smell awful today.
Morning.
You're almost as big as Dave.
Hey there.
Hi. Bye. Hey.
Man, the Brahmins smell awful today.
Good to see you.
What's your problem? President Daddy says that people from outside the Republic are bad.
Come on, make it fast. I got chores. Yes? What? And don't... Dave is in charge. Did you ask Dave if that's okay? Man, and the first thing I'd do is make myself the permanent leader so they couldn't vote me out in some other election. But there's no need for me to run. One year, Dave is just going to make me the leader, just like my grandpa Tom did for him. Yeah? Well, it just so happens that I like being number 2 around here. So I think I'll just stay right where I am.
The Brahmins smell
I suppose
awful.
voting for Dave is the patriotic thing to do.
Yes? What? Nobody. Oh, yes. Let's see what we have here. A vote for me, and another vote for me. After counting the votes, the president is... Well, looks like another triumphant victory for myself. Yes? Yes? Communist! He's a communist! Everyone, come quick!
Hey!
I found you.
Yes?
Hey there.
Hi.
Hey!
That thing would have killed us all without your help. Thanks. Listen, you may as well take this map. That's where we were headed, but that Deathclaw cured me of my itch for wasteland adventure.
I've got nothing to say to you. Best move on.
refuge in the drainage chamber not too far from radio relay tower outside of DC. My boy is very sick, needs medical assistance. Please help if you can. Please help if you can. I'm listening for your response. 3950 kilohertz. If anyone can hear this, this is Bob Anderstein. My family and I have taken refuge in the drainage chamber not too far from radio relay outside of DC.
I don't know you. You don't know me. Let's keep it that way.
Please help if you can. I'm listening for your response. 3950 kilohertz. Anyone can hear this. This is Bob Anderson. My family and I have taken refuge in the drainage chamber not too far from the radio relay tower outside of DC. My boy is very sick. Needs medical assistance. Family and I have taken refuge in the drainage chamber not too far from the radio relay tower outside of DC. My boy is very sick, needs medical assistance. Please help if you can. I'm listening for your response. 3950 kilohertz. Anyone can hear this. This is Bob Anderson. My family and I have taken refuge in the drainage chamber not too far from the radio relay tower outside of DC. My boy is very sick, needs medical assistance. Please help if you can. I'm listening for your response. 3950 kilohertz. Anyone can hear this. This is Bob Anderson. My family and I have taken refuge in the drainage chamber not too far from the radio relay tower outside of DC. My boy is very sick, needs medical assistance. Please help if you can. I'm listening for your response. 3950 kilohertz.
There you are. Keep firing! Oh! Oh! Talent company! Oh! Ow!
to see you.
Hey there. The hell do you want? We're busy. We're trying to find this place up north called Oasis. Supposed to have a lot of good stuff to grab. But we ain't interested in sharing it with every dirty waster that wanders in. So now, we're gonna have to kill you.
Aha! I've got it! Where? Look out! Watch out! There's more
Run
of that
for
cake.
Murderer!
Outsider, you have arrived. Please, come closer. I have something of the utmost urgency to speak to you about. Do hurry. He doesn't like to be kept waiting. I'm so glad you're here. It's been a while since anyone's visited us, and he's been waiting for someone like yourself to arrive. If you wouldn't mind following me, I'll bring you right to him. I'm sorry. In my excitement, I got ahead of myself. I'm Tree Father Birch, and I have the great fortune of being leader of his people, the Tree Minders. Beyond that gate is our home, Oasis. Yes, we're the Tree Minders. We're his people. If you'll just follow me inside, to the pavilion, all will be explained. Excellent. Please, follow me. All will be explained soon.
We're very pleased to see you, outsider. Welcome.
We will speak once we've arrived at...
Welcome, outsider.
You're welcome
Revel,
amongst us,
outsider,
outsider.
for he
We're
has
very pleased to
chosen
see you,
you.
outsider. Welcome.
Rejoice! The Great One wishes to see you.
Welcome, outsider. Welcome to Oasis. You have no idea how overjoyed I am to see you. Normally, outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis, but he has made an exception. We no longer use devices like that. We cast our technology away many years ago. Everything you see around you, from the tallest tree to the smallest blade of grass, is a gift from him. He's no mere god, my friend. He is the one who grows. He is the one who gives. And he is the one who guides. Thanks to him, the tree minders have a home. I would have preferred that he made the introduction, but I understand your hesitation. The Great One is a god tree. A living, breathing, speaking god tree. The tree minders are blessed to have this being watch over us. We care for this place and keep it safe from those who would seek to exploit it. He gives to us, so we give back to him. It's an arrangement that's worked well for almost 2 decades. We shun technology and embrace nature. That's the life of a tree minder. The wasteland is a hostile place, and sometimes we're forced to defend ourselves against it. If that means fighting with manufactured weapons, then so be it. Had he not asked to see you, you never would have gotten this close to the gates. Yes, indeed it does. Sorry, I don't speak to outsiders very often, and I tend to get lost in conversation. As you approached Oasis, he said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request. He wishes to meet with you. You'd be the first outsider to do so in a very long time. Yes, person. To meet him, you must undergo the ceremony of purification. Once that's complete, you'll be able to speak to him. Whenever you're ready, we may begin. It's simple, really. You drink the sap from the basin here in the pavilion. The sap will purify your mind and body of anything harmful that could possibly hurt him. I assure you, nothing harmful will happen to you. I understand, my friend. Preparing to meet him takes much preparation and soul-searching. You may walk about Oasis as you see fit, but please, don't take too long. When you're ready to undergo the ceremony, just ask. May you remain under the canopy of his protection.
It's not wise to keep the Great One waiting.
Now is the time for an audience with him. We can talk later.
It's not wise to keep the Great One waiting.
It's not wise to keep the Great One waiting.
Welcome to Oasis, outsider. Revel, outsider, for he has chosen you.
Revel out. We aren't permitted to speak until the ceremony has completed.
Revel, outsider, for he has chosen you. It's not wise to keep the Great One waiting.
It's not wise to keep the Great One waiting. It's not wise to keep the...
What is it you wish to talk about? Very good.
The Great One waiting.
As soon as the rest of the tree minders are in place, we'll begin. When you are ready, drink from the basin. We will now recite the blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
I bid you depart, agents of destruction, through the power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in them, but pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
And, diminishing from day to day, you may disappear, except where you serve the health and good purposes of mankind. May no trace of you be found.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his verdure.
Amen. Soon, you will pass peacefully into sleep, outsider, and when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony. They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean? Where? You mean in here? Nah, it's just me and Herbert. He's the tree. We're old pals. The best of buddies. And we know each other. Inside and out. Literally. Well, his name's really Bob. I think it's funny to call him Herbert, but I don't think he thinks it's that funny. Well, I suppose you could look at it that way. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head, sunk his roots right in there, you know. Well, eventually, he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside. It was a long time ago. I tend to lose track. I was exploring some sort of a military base with some other people. I think it was called Mariposa. Mariposa. We were pretty deep inside and we found some weird vats of this nasty green goo. Right when we were about to leave, I think we were attacked. Yeah. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something knocking my friend into the stuff. You have no idea how glad I am to hear that. Or we're glad to hear that. Me and Bob. I had you brought in here to ask a very simple favor. Would you please kill me? Completely serious. You'd be doing me a favor. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2 decades now, rooted right into the ground. The only friends I've got are Bob and those weirdos out there who think I'm a god. Don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there, I'll have a little chat with Birch and the rest of the gang. They usually don't understand a word I say, but I'll make them come around. How to put this? I've been feeling rather spread out lately. I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around some. It's hard to tell where everything is, but it's always that way with one's insides, isn't it? Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground and destroy my heart. Now, how exactly am I supposed to do that? I can barely move anymore. Thanks to Bob, I'm obviously not going to be doing anything for a very long time. You will? Oh, you made us so happy. Oh, isn't that right, Bob? Just give me a little time to say goodbye to good old Bob, and then I'll be ready. No. Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert because I think it's pretty funny. But I'm still in here too. What's left of me? The name's Harold. Look, Herbert, he's back. I told you. Yeah, I'll leave it to good old Bob to get me stuck above some caves. Now, my dang feet are cold. Sometimes. Oh, the heart. I've been literally. Can you? In the meantime. Hey, I thought that too. At first, I had them sing me songs. I made them do stupid dances and things like that. Bob even told me to make Maple stand on his head for a whole day. A whole day! A whole dang day! After a while, though, it just gets boring. Then it becomes a nuisance, and now it's completely driving me nuts! When I saw you coming towards Oasis, I thought I felt that you'd understand me. I guess I was wrong. I swear, I think it's making... It's kinda... Well, I call... Oh...
And I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it. I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know you'll do what's best for Oasis. After all, he chose you, and he would never want to put us in harm's way. Oh, he's testing you now, just like he tested us. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry, you'll soon see things as I do. Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for some time now, and I think I know what he's trying to tell us. The Great One's influence is growing, and soon it will break free of the confines of this secluded vale. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him. You misinterpret his words, my friend. He wants you to extinguish that which seeks to make him vulnerable. If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, it should stop the spread. I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I ask of you, outsider. Nothing more, nothing less.
I love Birch, but sometimes I think he doesn't see the big picture. The spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a great miracle, a benefit meant for the entire wasteland. Of course we do. It's upsetting him to know, but now I heard what my husband, the same person that created the sap, instead of centuries.
Branch Tender Cypress at your service. Welcome to our little home. I wish they wouldn't argue so much. It makes everyone uncomfortable. Sure. Here you go. Good luck to you. I was an outsider like yourself, wandering the world aimlessly, wasting my life trying to seek my fortune. When my eyes beheld the splendor of Oasis, I knew I'd found a holy place. Tree Father Birch allowed me to stay, and I've been here ever since. Actually, you already did some of it. I had to do the ceremony and meet with the Great One. Then Tree Father Birch taught me everything I needed to know about Oasis and how it has to remain a secret. That's why I'm so worried. I just think letting this place spread into the wasteland would be an unwise decision. That would worry me. All I saw was but this place. Like I said before, that's why.
Look! Look! Plus, sometime. Oh, sometime I'll actual Bob. Oh, I was once a man. It kept getting bigger until sometimes I call. Don't.
Hello, outsider. It's very nice to see you.
Yes, outsider, what is it? Just like a cancer, you do well to... But... I would if I was able, but he will not allow us and... Bloomseer Pop... You'll find the... I'm afraid the water still bears the... Perhaps... Becoming a disciple, however... The branch town... Welcome, outsider. The Great One is dead, slain by your hand. Don't worry, I hold no grudge towards you. You'll have to forgive my people at a time like this, outsider. They aren't used to being so lost. And for once, I don't have the words to help them. Before you reached his heart, he imparted his last words to me. He told me about his will to die and how I mistook this for some mystical sign. How could I have been so blind? How could I have misled all these people? Perhaps, if I would have spent more time getting to know him, things would have turned out different. Even though the Great One has left us, our memories of him will never die. With Bloomseer Poplar's help, I'm confident we can keep Oasis alive and carry on as tree minders. Go now, outsider. Go, but never forget the gifts the Great One bestowed upon us.
What do you want? I'll do what I do best. I'll make sure Oasis never falls, even if it means my own death. What do you want?
We are lost.